Hello, I'm Simplify. Today, I'll be showing you how to make this photocopy scan line halftone effect in Photoshop. The first thing we need to do is reset the color swatch, so hit D on your keyboard or just press on this icon here. Then convert your image to a smart object. Select your layer and duplicate it by hitting Ctrl J or Command J. Then go to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur, set the angle to 0 and the distance set it to around 150 to 200. That depends on your preference. Then hit OK. Now we need to create a layer mask, so just select your layer and create a layer mask here. Press B on your keyboard to pull up your brush tool. Make sure you have black as your foreground color and then start painting on the area you want visible on the effects. I'm just gonna paint here on the face. If you messed up, you can just press X on your keyboard to switch to white and just paint back the areas you want blurred. Now we need to group everything into one layer. Select the last layer and hit Ctrl Shift Alt E and convert the layer to a smart object. Then go to Filter, Filter Gallery. The first effect we need to apply is a halftone pattern. So go to the Sketch folder and apply a halftone pattern. Set the pattern type to line, and for the size, just keep it around 2 and 3. That will depend on the size of your image, but for this one, I'm just gonna do 2. For the contrast, I'm gonna do around 30. Let's do 30. Then I'm gonna hit the plus icon and add a grain layer. I'm gonna leave it as it is because I'm gonna adjust it later. I'm gonna hit the plus icon once more. I'm gonna apply graphic pen. Now we can start adapting the sliders to our image. For the graphic pen, I'm gonna set the stroke length to around 3. Make sure it's low. For the light and darkness, I'm gonna leave it as it is. For the stroke direction, I'm gonna set it to horizontal. Then click on grain. For the grain type, I'm gonna set it to horizontal as well. I'm gonna increase the intensity to around 50. And for the contrast, I'm gonna increase it to like 35. Then I'm gonna click on the halftone pattern. For the size, I think I'm just gonna decrease it more to 1. And for the contrast, I'm gonna see what works. I'm gonna lower it, I think. Let's just leave it at 23. It's very important to apply these effects in this order I did, because each placement plays a huge role. Once you're finished, you can just hit OK. That's basically it. You can customize it even more if you want to give it color. So just apply a gradient map. I'm just going to use a gradient map from Texture Lab, like this red. And that's it. If you want to support the channel, you can check out my website. I provide a lot of free and paid assets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.